beloved soul. Welcome. The light that led you here is not an accident. You were guided by whispers of heaven, by a call your heart couldn't ignore. Before we begin, take a breath. You are safe here. You are seen. You are loved more deeply than you realize now. Listen closely, because what I'm about to reveal to you is not a story. It's a message. A message so powerful that heaven itself wanted you to hear it tonight. Yes, it's true. Someone once showed your picture to a prophet, and when the prophet looked upon it, he didn't just see a face. He saw a destiny wrapped in divine light. He paused, and tears filled his eyes, because he recognized something heaven had long known, that your soul carries a sacred promise of love. He whispered, "This one is not ordinary. This one's heart has walked through fire and still chooses love." He said your energy calls forth a love that is heaven sent, a connection that was written before time began. You see, the prophet saw more than you could ever imagine. He saw your longing. He saw the nights you spoke to God about someone you haven't even met yet. He saw the prayers you buried in silence, the dreams you thought were forgotten. But heaven didn't forget. Heaven never forgets a heart that loves purely. And I am here, sent as a messenger, to tell you that love is already being prepared for you. Yes, that love, the one that will feel like home, the one that will see you, truly see you, not with eyes, but with soul. Before we go deeper, beloved one, if these words awaken something inside you, pause and write in the comments below, "I am ready for my divine love." It's not for the algorithm. It's an act of faith, a declaration to heaven that you are open. And while you're here, remember, this channel is a place of divine messages. If you feel the peace in these words, subscribe and stay close to this energy. Each video carries light meant for your journey. And if you wish to bless the work we do, you can support this message through super thanks, because every act of kindness keeps this light alive. Now listen carefully, because what the prophet said next will change how you see everything. He said your soul and your destined love are already connected by threads of divine timing, by the breath of the same Creator. That person has already felt your presence in dreams, in moments of stillness, in sudden peace they can't explain. He said there will be signs, gentle ones, that the two of you are being drawn closer. A song that suddenly speaks your truth, a name that appears too often to ignore, a dream that feels realer than waking life. He said heaven is working quietly, removing what no longer belongs, aligning paths that once seemed lost. And soon, the one meant for you will see you, not just with eyes, but with spirit. When he said this, the air shifted. Even the angels leaned in, because this love is not ordinary. It is a union that carries purpose. A love meant to heal, to teach, to awaken others. So if you've been waiting, wondering if your time will come, the answer is yes. Your time is coming. Heaven has seen your tears. Heaven has measured your patience. And heaven has chosen you to be loved in a way that mirrors divine mercy itself. Stay with me until the end of this message, because what the prophet revealed next explains why you had to wait so long. And when you understand that, your heart will never question God's timing again. Soft pause. Angelic whisper. You are not late. You are being aligned, and what's coming is sacred. There comes a moment in everyone's journey when you start to wonder if love has forgotten you, when you see others find their person, while your heart waits in silence. But here's the truth few ever hear. You were never forgotten. Your love story simply needed more time to grow into the miracle it's meant to be. Because love that lasts, love that heals, love that honors God cannot be rushed. It's shaped through waiting, refined through heartbreak, and revealed through faith. Maybe that's why the road felt so lonely sometimes. Not because you were being punished, but because heaven was protecting you from people who couldn't carry your heart with care. Sometimes God hides you, not to withhold love from you, but to guard the kind of love that will one day recognize you. You see, real love is spiritual. It's not just two people meeting by chance. It's two souls finding their way home after being led through fire. So when it feels like your heart has waited too long, remember, heaven doesn't delay without reason. Every season you've walked through, every tear, every test, has been building the version of you that your divine match will need. If this speaks to your soul, take a moment now, breathe deeply, and say in your heart, I still believe in divine timing, and if you can, share it below in the comments. Because every word of faith you speak creates light for someone else who's waiting too. If you're new here, subscribe. Stay close to this space of peace. And if these words have brought comfort to you, consider supporting the message through super thanks. It helps us keep spreading light to hearts like yours. Now listen closely, because what's coming next is the part most people never understand. When it seems like nothing is happening, when your prayers feel unanswered, that's when heaven is most active. It's when things are being rearranged in silence. It's when your future is being aligned behind the curtain of time. You may not see movement, but heaven never sleeps. The right person, the one chosen to walk beside you, is being prepared too. Their heart is learning, breaking, healing, so that when you meet, you'll recognize one another not by face, but by peace, because that's how divine love feels. Not fireworks, not confusion, just a deep calm, like you've known them for lifetimes. And one day, when you meet their eyes, you'll understand why you had to wait. You'll realize that the timing was never late. It was perfect. So don't lose hope. Keep nurturing your spirit, your dreams, your faith. You are not being overlooked. You are being refined for something sacred. Stay until the end of this video, because what we'll share next will open your eyes to how you'll know when that divine love is finally near. Soft music rises. Pause for reflection. Until then, carry this truth with you. You are not waiting for love to find you. Love is waiting for you to be ready. Beloved soul, if you've stayed this far, listen closely. Because now, I want to reveal the signs that your divine love is drawing near. Signs that heaven is quietly guiding you toward the one your heart has longed for. First, notice the quiet moments. Moments when a song comes on the radio and it feels like it's speaking directly to you. When a name appears over and over, in dreams, in conversations, even in fleeting thoughts. These are not coincidences. These are gentle whispers from the universe, guiding you to open your heart wider. Next, pay attention to timing. Sudden opportunities, unexpected meetings, chance encounters that feel too meaningful to ignore. Love often doesn't announce itself loudly. It appears softly, patiently, in ways that make you pause and wonder. You may also feel an inner shift, a calmness where once there was doubt, a peace in knowing that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. This is the universe preparing you, refining your heart, aligning your soul with theirs. Sometimes, the signs will feel like puzzles, little hints that only make sense in retrospect. Moments when paths cross, in ways that seem strange or miraculous, only to reveal later that they were leading you to a sacred meeting. Beloved, if your heart has been wounded, take comfort, because divine love doesn't arrive into a heart that is hardened by pain. It finds a heart that has healed, that has grown, that has learned patience and faith. Your waiting has not been wasted. It has been a preparation. If you feel the truth in these words, pause for a moment, breathe deeply, and whisper to yourself, I am ready to receive divine love. And as you do, share this moment in the comments. Your words may awaken hope in someone else who has been waiting silently. Remember, subscribing to this channel brings you closer to more messages like this. And supporting us through super thanks allows these messages to reach even more hearts in need. Now, here is the most powerful sign of all, the one that will make you recognize your divine love instantly. It will feel like home, not in a physical place, but in your soul, a sense of belonging, of recognition, of completion. When you meet them, everything else will fade. Time, fear, uncertainty, all will vanish in the clarity of this connection. And even before that meeting, you may feel sparks in subtle ways, a deep, unexplainable joy, a sense of anticipation, moments where your spirit lifts as if it knows what's coming. Beloved, keep your heart open. Do not let fear or doubt cloud the signs. Divine love is patient, gentle, and unwavering. It will find you exactly when you are ready and exactly when you are meant to meet. So, take a deep breath now. Feel the presence of love surrounding you, invisible yet undeniable. And if you have felt even a whisper of this truth, comment below, "I am ready for love." Subscribe to this channel to stay close to these messages of hope, and consider supporting us through super thanks so more souls can feel this light. Remember, divine love is not just about meeting someone. It's about being the person your love is waiting for. It's about growing, healing, and preparing your heart so that when the right person appears, you recognize them instantly. Stay close, beloved soul, because what comes next is the most intimate truth. How to trust in divine timing, even when it feels like everything is delayed. Pause. Soft ambient music swells. And know this, every prayer, every tear, every quiet hope has been heard. Heaven is L. Beloved soul, now let us speak of timing, divine timing, the kind that moves silently, unseen, yet perfectly aligned with your life. Many hearts grow impatient, wondering why love hasn't arrived yet. But listen carefully. Nothing is ever late. Not a moment, not a heartbeat, not a tear. Divine timing does not follow human clocks. It follows the rhythm of your soul, your growth, your readiness. Each delay, each pause, each moment of waiting is not punishment. It is preparation. It is shaping your heart to receive a love that mirrors the sacredness within you. When the right person comes, beloved, you will recognize them immediately, not because of perfection, but because of resonance. Your souls will hum together in harmony that feels like it has always existed. Until that moment arrives, your work is simple, yet profound. Love yourself deeply. Heal the hidden corners of your heart. Release the fears that whisper doubt in the quiet of the night. For love does not fill an empty vessel. It flows into hearts that are whole, hearts that are ready to give as much as they receive. And that's why the waiting matters. Because the longer your heart grows in patience, the stronger and purer your love will be when it arrives. Notice the small blessings in life, moments of kindness, encounters that lift your spirit. These are whispers of love, reminders that the universe is always working to bring joy to your heart. Beloved, if you feel the truth in this message, pause now, breathe deeply, and say quietly, "I trust in divine timing." And if this resonates with you, write it in the comments below. Share your hope, your faith, your readiness for love. Subscribe to this channel to stay connected to these messages of light. And if you feel moved, support us through super thanks. Your generosity allows more souls to hear words that heal and guide. Now, let me tell you another secret. Divine timing often prepares both hearts separately. Your love may be learning patience, forgiveness, or courage, just as you are learning to trust, to heal, and to open yourself fully. And when the moment finally comes, it will feel like destiny, a meeting that feels like a reunion, a recognition that you were always meant to find each other. So do not rush, do not force what is not yet ready. Instead, nurture your spirit, strengthen your faith, and remain open. Your love story is being written with care, by a hand greater than your own. Every prayer you whispered, every hope you dared to dream, every tear shed in longing has been heard. The universe, God, heaven, whatever your heart knows as divine, is moving in your favor. So, beloved soul, remember this. Trust is your companion, patience is your guide, and faith is the light that will carry you to the one your heart has been waiting for. Stay with this truth. Carry it into every moment of your day. And when the time is right, You will meet your love with a heart that is ready, a spirit that is radiant, and a soul that has been perfectly prepared for this sacred union. Soft pause. Music swells gently, and before we move forward, remember, share your readiness for love in the comments. Subscribe to continue receiving messages of hope and guidance. Support the channel through super thanks if this message has touched your heart. Your generosity allows these words to reach others who are still waiting. Now, beloved, in the next part, we will speak of the signs that will unmistakably show you your divine love is near, so you can recognize it without doubt, without fear, and with a heart full of peace.